Hello everyone and welcome to my Light Bowgun builds for Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak. This is post bonus title update, so I have two for you. I have a Pierce build and a Spread build. You know, both of those, so starting with the Pierce build, going over equipment, we're using the Narakuga. As before, this is essentially an update of my previous Pierce build. So, NVIDIA Eye, so we have Rapid Fire, Pierce 2, with the augments that I have on this, just being a level 6 attack, adding 17 attack. We have 321 attack, we have 40% affinity, we have a level 2 slot, and level 1 Rampage, which isn't all that great. I could want better, but it'll do. But that's not what we're using it. We're using it for the massive amount of affinity and rapid fire Pierce 2. So, with all of our skill, recoil and reload skill, we have some recoil, and very fast reload overall. Go over ammo details, you see that Pierce 2, our primary, is average recoil, which isn't bad, and fastest reload. And if we need to go to Pierce 1, we have low recoil there, but typically we're just going to stay with Pierce 2. We can also use slicing with this. We will use a little bit of that, but not a whole lot, as it has high recoil on it. It is not rapid fire, but it is a decent backup. So to get into the armor, we're using the Astalos helm for its great slots. So normally it has 1 level of burst and 2 levels of stun resistance. Wait, let me switch over to, there we go. So get Tenderizer Deco in here for weakness exploit. Again, 1 burst, 2 stun resistance. At the level 1 slot, I have a steadfast jewel to bring that up to level 3. In the 4-star slot, I have a Pierce Plus jewel for 2 levels of Pierce up. And then the level 2 has an attack deco for 1 point of attack boost. Now the chest is the Chaotic or Magala chest. We have level 1 Strife. Now we're not going to be using that too often. We're mainly using this for the 2 points of critical eye and the 2 points of critical boost that are on it. Strife will activate every so often, but we're not going to try and keep that up, as bowguns are typically squishier. And it has a level 3 slot for our 3rd and final point of Pierce up with the Pierce Jewel, and the level 1 has Spirit Bird's Call, so we can passively call in Spirit Birds to buff us up as the hunt goes on. One of my favorite utility skills. So now, mouse and braces, these are augmented to have a level 2 and a level 1 slot on them. So those are the main points of the augmentation. It also comes with level 1 Wirebug Whisperer, which is good for when we grab wirebugs out in the map. They're going to last 30% longer. 2 levels of attack boost, and then the level 2 slot we have attack jewels, so we have bringing that up to 3. Now for the other decos, Jumping Jewel Plus in the level 4. So that way, since we are squishier, we want to make sure we can dodge everything, and that is really nice. So, yep, and level 1, we have Absorber Jewel for 1 level of recoil down. Moving on to the waist, we have the Rathalos Coil. This is augmented just to have an additional level 1 on it, but that is still nice. And it has 9 defense, which is also nice. So it has 2 attack boosts on it normally, and we have an attack jewel in the level 2 slot, bringing it up to level 3, giving us a total of level 7 attack boost. It has level 3 windproof, so if you want to augment for something different, you can just augment that out. It'll be fine. It also has 1 point of critical boost, so we get that. And then in the level 1 slot, I have a quick load jewel for a level of reload speed. Now, Astalos Greaves, these have Razor Sharp, level 3 Razor Sharp, which we're not using, but it does have level 3 Spare Shot, which is something that we are using, so mine are currently not augmented, so if you want to augment Razor Sharp out, you can. It also has 3 thunder attacks, so you can also augment that out, but more importantly, we have 2 level 1 slots for our last 2 levels of recoil down with Absorber Jewels. Moving on to the Talisman. I couldn't have asked for anything better than this. It is a level 2 rapid fire spread up 3-2-1 talisman. I could not have asked for anything better. Well, I guess I could got Pierce up, but still. So for the level 3 deco, we have a level of salvo jewel. So bring in that third level of rapid fire up. So all of our rapid fire ammo deals 20% more damage. The level 2 has tenderizer, so we get 30% affinity on, bring out to level 2, so 30% affinity on weak spots. And in level 1, we have a quick load jewel for a second level of reload speed. So to look at everything in total, we have 7 levels of attack boost, 3 critical boost, 3 spare shot, 3 pierce up for really big pierce ammo, 3 recoil down, 3 rapid fire up to further increase the damage of our pierce ammo because it is rapid fire, 3 stun resistance so we don't get stunned, 2 critical eye. I would like to have more of this there, but we just don't have the decoration slots for it. We only have 2 Wex, and for most builds you would have 3, but Pierce is going to constantly go through the monster, so not really gonna get that a lot, but this still does help, and is still something worth going for. That's just from the talisman. Reload speed level 2. We don't really need to bring it up to level 3. Reload is just fine. Level 2 evade extender, so we don't get hit. That's just from helmet. Flinch free, nice. Anti layer a little bit. Wirebug whisper for more wire bugs, but it's also on armor. Of course, Spirit Bird's call to bring them in. Burst also helps out a lot because it's going to increase our attack, raw attack, by only 10 points, and we're not going to get anything from the element, sadly, but we can bring this up with just one shot of Pierce, so we can get that up really quickly, and Strife, which of course is there, but we're not gonna try and get that up a lot. So then up next is switch skills. So first, forward dodge, entirely preference, or quick step evade. I prefer forward dodge, that's entirely up to preference. Reload, because we're not using elemental ammo, and elemental reload just sucks anywhere. Critical firepower, this is going to narrow our critical distance a little bit and increase recoil a little bit, but the power increase that we get from it is 100% worth it. Fanning Bolt, because we can just launch ourselves into the air, drop mines onto the monster, and Pierce ammo can very easily hit those mines, since it's going to be passing through all the way, the monster all the way, so good synergy there. Milk Soak Buying Shot. You can either use that or yeah, so you can use either of these. I like Silkbind Shock because it's just basically turns your Light Bowgun into a minigun, but Silkbind Glide is also extremely good. So it's going to be entirely up to preference. Now then I want to say, that's right, we got to switch over to the spread. I just did the last 2 build videos. It's just one. So yeah. So honest armor, the only thing that's going to be different is the gun and the armor and some of the decorations. Armor is entirely the same. We are using everything. Instead, we are using the Graceful Almira. This is Volcana's gun, Light Bowgun, so because it has rapid fire spread up, and of course also has rapid fire freeze. Also has access to slicing ammo, so good backup there. Being said, we have a tenderizer here, so this, and for the level 3 I just have Dior Soul because don't really know what else to put in here other than the the different exploits. You can go with those as well, but Dior is essentially going to increase our affinity by 15%, so we get 50 more affinity from that. Also, so we have a 3rd level of Wex, but so we basically traded a level of attack boost for a 3rd level of Wex because with spread we can actually hit those weak points a lot more, or a lot more often. So we traded just a little bit of attack for a little more, for a lot more affinity. So tenderizer there, tenderizer there. 1 spread here since our talisman does have the other 2 spread. on it because we are using the same talisman as before to absorb it here. Since we have a spare 1 slot, we have dragon resistance because we do not have a lot of dragon resistance. Absorber here. And naturally, Volcana has fast reload, so we basically don't have to worry about quick reload at all. So our two... Oh, that's... Sorry. Lesson for later. But yeah, so the 2 quick load decos were replaced with dragon resistance. We have +6 dragon resistance. Because we were at like -12 dragon resistance, so yay. Yes, so those are essentially the only differences here. 2 less reload speed decos in turn for dragon resistance, so we have 0 dragon resistance, whereas before we had like -12. So, and then creating a point of attack boost for a point of Wex, so we can have more critical hits more often, and since we have a level 3, you know, the weapon is different for the Rampage deco. So, yeah, so, yeah, switch skills entirely the same, so those didn't change at all. With that being said, that is everything. Just looking at my notes just to make sure. Oh, I did have it at the bottom. I traded a Pierce up for evade window? Oh, I did! I must have evade window plus in here. Huh. I really should have... See, this is why I have notes. I would have missed that entirely. Where is that? Ah, it's in the helmet because I don't need the Pierce plus. That's right. Yeah, see, this is why I need to write down notes for everything. It's been a while. This is also the 3rd video I wrote notes on. So, yeah. So that helped. I would have entirely missed that. Let's not... Let's just hunt something. We just need a good, quick demonstration. We don't need to hunt anything too massive. Let's just hunt a Wrath again. No. Weren't you a twofer? I thought she was a twofer. There she is. There we go. Gotta have the right ammo. Ammo and stuff to craft the ammo. Yes. Yeah, this should be over in like 5 minutes. Hold on, do I have any augments? Okay, I think I need to write down better notes. I have notes because my mind tends to lose track of what I'm talking about because my brain processes shit faster than my mouth can speak it. So, yeah. So I had notes down, try and keep my brain focused, and it is augmented. Okay, yes, 17 attacks, so it's the same thing. Yeah, so I'm trying to keep my brain much more focused. Also, I think I'm trying to, like... Am I going too fast with the... No, I don't think so. I mean, it took like 11 minutes. Is that right? Part of me feels like I'm trying to speed run talking about builds. We have... Do I even... No, I don't need to craft monster. Sorry, I don't have Defiance. I'm used to having Defiance on my melee builds. Wrong one. No, Hermitard. Dang it, Hermitard is entered. Man, it's a free ride room, why or not. Is that gonna activate the bombs? Oh, only one way to find out. Oh, it does! That's cool. I didn't think it would do that. Did I get her? Oh, did I get her right in the face? I got her right in the face. See the bump her into the walls. Oh, perfect. See, we're doing like 22 on non-crits, and we're getting 42 damage on criticals, so very nice. So yeah, that is a 4.5-minute Rathian. The only reason I didn't do an anomaly one is because I'm not big on anomaly fighting afflicted monsters with ranged weapons, because Blood of Light does not give you a lot of HP. So, yeah. And this is just a demonstration to show how the build works, so, you know, very straightforward build, just in and gun them down. Surprisingly, you can hit the mines from the vault pretty easily with red ammo. It just depends on where it is. So like right there, even though the one was more towards the back, we actually hit it like 1 or 2 times, I think, before we got Taimyo Hermitar. Ooh, excuse me. Nothing special. Nice. Anyway, that is the spread and pierce builds for Light Bowgun. Hopefully this helped you out with making your own builds. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Now I do stream over on Twitch, but with how things are going with Twitch currently, don't know how long it's gonna last, but if you want to, you can check out my content over there at twitch.tv/abyssfrit. Anyway, again, hopefully you enjoyed the builds. With that said, y'all have a great day, and happy hunting out there.